Hey everybody, happy Star Wars Day, may the 4th be with you. Today I'm going to be doing a video showing you how I turn this Nerf blaster and/or pistol into a more screen accurate looking prop. So some of the main things we're going to be doing is getting rid of all the legal jargon and all the writing on here. We're going to be filling in the screw holes. I decided to maintain the sound function, but get rid of the blaster playability function. That is something you can leave on if you'd like. I'll get more to that later. So I did make a slight mistake while making this video. So yeah, the first thing we're going to do is just dismantle the blaster. It took me a little bit here. There's some glue near the in the one end of it, so it was a little hard to pry it open. I just used a flathead screwdriver, got it open there. Here we can see all the insides and everything, so we don't want to mess around too much with this. You can kind of see how it all works here. Trigger activates the sound, and then there's this piece here which would do like the air for the dart. So I personally wasn't going to keep that. I was hoping to keep the lights, but the lights are connected actually to like the plunger part for the blaster. So I did want to get rid of that for mine. That is something you can't keep on yours. There was just a hole that it left on the back that was kind of ugly looking, but totally up to you. Use it, do at your own discretion. So once again, I kind of just have it placed back together here. You're going to want to take out the batteries really quickly before we start painting this and everything. Now we're going to start getting rid of all the writing on here, just using some sandpaper, 150 grit. Yeah, it's just pretty straightforward stuff here if you've ever sanded anything before. Yeah, just do like a bit of a harsher grit and then move down to something smoother once you're done to make it all nice and smooth. Once you've got that done and you've got it down to a smooth surface you're comfortable with, I just used a damp cloth just to wipe it off. Just gets all the little bits of plastic and everything off there, kind of has it cleaned up for painting. We'll do this again later on as well in the process. So now I'm going to try and cover up the screw holes. I was a little bit in a rush doing this, and this was also my first time using a Bondo glazing putty for this. So what I found to be the easiest was actually to put like a bit of a hot glue and like a little bit of a wooden dowel on there, so then it kind of gives it something to cover, because the Bondo itself wasn't really going into the holes and filling it up entirely. And then this was just a bit of a cheaper alternative, as the Bondo is significantly more expensive than the like a little wooden dowel and hot glue. So I just proceed to do this on all the screw holes. I decided not to do it on the battery cover or case, whatever you want to call it, just because you want the batteries getting corroded in there or anything, and you want to make sure they're all. And as you can kind of see here, it's not perfect. I probably could have done a second layer on this, and I would probably recommend that you guys do that if yours looks a little like this. I was just like a little rushed to get this video out for today, so that's why I didn't. So here is where I made that mistake that I was talking about earlier. Initially, I took the plunger part off because on some of the other Nerf blasters I've done, it's not actually there. It's just like a made-up piece they added. But on Cassian's pistol, it actually is there. So you can choose to leave it attached and active. But as you can see here, anyways, I am covering up the hole that was left there for it, just because I did not like how it looked. That made like a gap. You could see the inside of the blaster. I wasn't crazy about that, so I wanted to cover it up. So what I'm actually doing here is using stir sticks from like coffee or hot drinks or what have you. So I cut up two little pieces, and there was a little track on the inside there that it was just able to slide onto, and then I was able to put a cut piece right on top, and it pretty much perfectly covers it. I was actually very surprised by how perfectly that worked out. So yeah, just wiping it off again, getting all the little dust off because I'm about to paint it now. As you saw in the last shot there, I did have it painted. So yeah, we're just going to start with a basic black layer, just to kind of cover up all the orange. Just kind of do it, don't want to go too heavy all at once. And you can see here, you can still see some of the orange through, so I ended up doing another layer of black, and then I went on to the gunmetal color here. And Cassian's pistol is actually two different colors of like metallic, so you got a brighter silver on the one end, darker gunmetal on the back. So we're gonna mask off the one portion of this, and then we're gonna paint the rest with the silver. Now it's all masked off, and also I should say make sure to let it dry because you don't want the metallic paint peeling off. Metallic paint usually has a longer dry time than standard matte colors, so keep that in mind. So yeah, once you're happy with it, once it's all dried off, you can peel off the paint, and I cannot stress this enough, do take your time when working with metallic paint because it does take a long time to dry properly and you don't want it to look messy. But luckily on Star Wars blasters, they are a little messy looking, so I ended up doing a black wash on this, as his pistol is very dirty. So I went in with initially some very watered down black acrylic paint. I think I went in with some slightly less watered down ones afterwards as well. As you can see, it's a bit of a different look. I did want to seal in the look, so I used a matte finish here. It does obviously dull the metallic slightly, but it still is shiny, and it's been through battle. Makes sense that it's a little dirty. So yeah, here's the finished blaster. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Once again, happy May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day. And yeah, I've got some more videos planned, so hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.